Ms. Hibbert, briefly explain what the gender pay gap is.
The gender pay gap, this is the difference in income between men and women. And right now, on average, across the board, for every dollar that a man earns, a woman earns 81 cents. For example, a woman has to work 13 more weeks, would have to work 13 more weeks in a year in order to come up to the same salary as a man. And since we only have 52 weeks in the year, there isn't any way to do that. Also, when we look at historically women who work over their lifetime full-time, 47 years over their lifetime, based on their education level, they are deprived of income. And these are some of the rates. High school education, they're deprived of $700,000 over their lifetime. College graduate, like most of us are or will be, $1.2 million over their lifetime. And finally, a professional degree, that's law, medicine, business, those women are deprived of $2 million over their lifetime. So the gender pay gap is a very serious situation in terms of inequality between men and women.
Do you believe that there are some people that don't think that the pay gap exists?
Yes, I think there are people that don't think it exists, mainly because they've not been exposed to the idea. When I discuss it with my students in Intro to Sociology, a lot of times young men are more likely to say, well, no, a man and a woman earn the same. And even some young women, they aren't realizing that's what they're going to face when they go out into the workforce after they get their degree. And some older people who say, well, men should be paid more because men have families to support. But we know now it takes dual earner couples to support a family.
Okay, so a man and a woman both attend the same university, they attain the same level of education, and they both are hired for the same position. So what you're saying is that they're both going to start at different salaries.
More than likely, yes. More than likely because women tend to be socialized to not ask for what they're worth. So even a young woman going in with the same education, the same background, same experience, and she may not even know that she's being offered a lower salary unless she has done research on that company.
Okay. Are people of different races or ethnicity affected differently by the gap?
Yes, they are. Women, there are three things that can come into play: race, ethnicity, age. So a woman of color, whatever her race is, ethnicity, she will earn even less than the 81 cents for every dollar a man earns, by virtue of the fact of she's a different race, different ethnicity. And also as women get older, their salaries are not as high. So where we say 81 cents for every dollar, you have some that are 72 cents, some that are 59 cents for every dollar, and it's based on the difference in race, ethnicity, and or
So
age.
what can we do as a society to help close the gap?
Partly education, I think, to help young people understand what starting salaries are. They should investigate the companies they're interested in. They should investigate the careers they're interested in. What is it like? There's research out there. They can go and they can look up a lot of research and find out what is the average pay. We need to work on sex discrimination and saying that because of your gender, you aren't qualified to do certain jobs.
What would you tell a young woman who is just about to enter her profession, who's just fresh out of college?
I would tell her to be prepared, that she will probably not start at a salary that she has envisioned. I would tell that to all young people graduating from college. But in particular, that she may face discrimination, especially older people in that particular industry or corporation or occupation may not be as willing to pay her as much by virtue of the fact that she is female. Also, to maximize her assets, to have done everything she possibly can to be right on the same level as a young man going in to apply for a job like that. And recognizing that it's an ongoing battle, and finding out as much as she can about the information about that particular occupation or that particular company, so that she knows what she may have to struggle against. And being informed and not being afraid to ask questions.
Okay, thank you very much.